Alright, while the timer's counting down, we got 30 more seconds here. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Figured I would hop on, say hi a little bit. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. Looks like Bray and Borg in the chat so far. How we doing, gentlemen? Ugh. Happy hump day. I guess yeah, it is indeed hump day, isn't it? How are you doing? I'm vibing, man. Nothing too crazy, nothing great, nothing horrible, you know what I mean? It is hockey day, so I do play hockey tonight. So that's kind of exciting. But other than that, not really much going on. Just kind of doing my own thing. Playing some Scape, you know how it goes. Yeah, poggers for hockey. Hockey is indeed very, very pog. I retaped my stick, so it's not all fucked up and gummy and shit anymore, and it feels so much better. You gotta get ready for work soon, don't you? I'm just gonna jump right into things. We're gonna get some fucking kills today, like always. Like the gummy stick doesn't sound ideal. Well, no, like the tape would start like coming off because you're using it all the time, so it starts getting like worn, and then like there's residue where the tape was, and then it gets sticky and gummy, and sometimes if I don't remember to retape it, I won't I'll just deal with it, and I'm like fucking tape feels all gummy and shit. I wouldn't say it really makes too much of a difference. It's almost like a perception more than anything, but it does feel nice to retape. I will say that. Zykeons, right on time, my guy. How we doing today? Happy Wednesday. Another day, another Fosani or something. Yo, what's up? What is up, my man? You still got that FOMO for the housing update in RuneScape 3? You're doing okay, but we are here. Yes, sir. Some might look at it as a texture thing. Oh, absolutely. It's a little bit of a texture thing. You could argue it makes a difference, but I personally didn't notice a difference. Yeah, I unironically, I hope Jagex takes note of how popular this update is in RuneScape 3, the housing update, and chooses to just to do something with it, you know? Maybe they overhaul it just a little bit. I don't want anything crazy. They don't have to do like a full update or anything, but I would like, you know, a small update. I think it'd be nice. Hope so too. I mean, they do look at each other's games a lot, and if this is getting a ton of traction, which I think it is, then there's a good chance they kind of take some inspiration with that and kind of go from there. Yo, Bray, what's up? The goat's alive. I'm gonna get another harm orb today. Better not get another harm orb. Nah, how we doing, Bray? You know nothing about this. Basically, RuneScape 3 completely overhauled construction, and it looks like good, like really good. Like 10 out of 10 good, or like 11 out of 10 good, at least in my opinion. Like 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 good. Best housing I've seen so far is from WoW. So I'm glad they took notes. Good. Yeah, I heard they took it from WoW as well, but I think that's perfectly fine to adapt stuff like that into a game that ultimately is kind of a collaboration of a ton of different games and ideas and shit. You're in a great mood, to be honest. I'm in a pretty good mood too. We're finally at the point with Fosani where like my KC is just high enough where I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I'm proud of that. We're doing good. We're kind of chilling. We're super familiar with it, etc., etc. The Keon said not knowing how relevant housing is. Or knowing how relevant housing is in old school. I really hope we get something like RS3. I mean, even just, not for nothing, but even just like the parties and shit would be so cool. An interview tomorrow for an apprenticeship at a different place. Seems like I'm gonna get it because today on the phone, old mate was already talking about how much he's thinking about paying me. Cool, cool. What kind of place? Congrats. Like Keon said, replicate and emulate what works. Yeah, 100%. And that's why they scrapped the battle pass, because of microtransactions. So guess I'll wait on that one. Unless this guy kills me. Get the fuck out of here. I might play RS3 after they're done with a bulk of changes. I mean, dude, like, there's some good stuff. It's weird because it's such a similar game, but it's such a different fucking experience. It really is its own thing now. They've been killing it. Fuck. Also, RuneScape 3 success equals old school success too. Oh, absolutely. And that's what's kind of nice to see. Is you do know that, you know, when they do good, old school does good, and vice versa. So it's definitely an interesting, you know, conversation we had. Borg said going to lurk and to leave for work. Lurking and working. I hear you, my man. I will see you at lunchtime. Enjoy the lurk. I heard you don't listen. But enjoy the lurk. I appreciate it all the same. But I know not every job's like that, so it's all good. What do you mean you don't text and drive while you watch my stream so you can chat? Kidding, but funny. The Keons, hopefully you have a pretty chill day today. It has been a hot minute. I think what I'm going to start doing, just to see the vibe, is I'm going to keep streaming early, right? But 10:30 Eastern time every day. I think that's the pretty ideal time. It's nice. It lets me get some stuff done in the morning, right? But I think on Saturdays maybe we do like a late night or something. And people are going to be around to talk a little bit more. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that watch that, not that they don't want to hang out or that they don't, but obviously there's a lot of people that work. So, they can only do so much with the time that they have, you know? Alright. First kill today, let's see what we get. Just some Addy ore. Imagine it's like, here's your ink mace, and you're just like, holy shit, we're done. With Fosani. Insane. Oops. Cool. Alright. Oops. Cool. Alright. Let's go back. I've been really trying to push the KCs every day. I feel like, you know, if I'm going to stream for 5 hours, right? The least I can do is try to pull like 6 kills an hour. Because then I'm hitting, what is it, 30 kills a day, which 30 kills a day is going to benefit me a lot more than what I was doing, like 15? 15? Oh my god. Which, again, realistically, that's fine. But it's going to make the grind take a lot longer. And not that I'm trying to, like, cruise through this, but this is one of those bosses that, unfortunately, if you don't really kind of put your nose to the grindstone, if you will, it's going to take quite a while. Bray said I'm after an apprenticeship as an electrician. It was definitely time for a change of career. I know it sounds a bit cocky, but I was doing horticulture. That shit is below my skill set. I'm good with maths and computers, so I thought this was the way. Nah, and I mean, guess what? I can relate to the cocky comment, because sometimes it's not you being cocky, but it's either A, knowing your worth, or B, knowing your skill set, or both. And that's really what it comes down to. Like, I forget where it was. I had an interview. I didn't take the job. I think they offered it to me. So there's a casino. It's pretty big, major casino by my parents' house. And I applied for a restaurant that was within the casino. Thanks, man. It's nice to have someone who understands. Well, like, I always say, because, like, I understand I'm good at RuneScape, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, this isn't hard, you just have to get used to it, and I feel like an asshole, because it comes off cocky, but it's not meant to be cocky. I'm trying to encourage people, so I get it. But anyway, so there's a casino by my parents' house, and there's a restaurant inside that. When I was having trouble with my mall job, I applied to. I got an interview. I talked to a couple people over the span of like 2 days. I think like 2 or 3 people that interviewed me. And ultimately, when I was talking to like the manager, he said, you know, why are you applying here? Like you have a degree, and this is, you know, this isn't like a crazy paying job. And I kind of explained that I was just having trouble with my job and needed to find almost like a rebound job. And he said, look, you know, if you want to do this, we'll hire you. But like you're way overqualified. It was like a busboy job. And I wanted to eventually work my way into bartending there. It just didn't pan out. It just didn't make sense at the time, financially. But they offered it to me, but they were like, hey, you are definitely like overqualified. And I was like, yeah, I don't really care. And ultimately they were like, well, we'll give you the job, but you should definitely pursue, you know, other things. And maybe I should, but with the way the job field is with my degree, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know that I want to. Boom. All right. Yeah, Bray, I mean, that sounds pretty nice. It's especially nice when you kind of know you're gonna get the job, but they haven't like officially told you yet, and you're just like, ah, I'm good to go. It's been annoying at Fasani, or what I'm finding is starting to get on my nerves. Is I want to do 2 kill trips, but if I don't bring 4 prayer pots, and I typically don't have enough prayer, but if I do bring 4 prayer pots, I usually can't dodge enough damage to the point where I can do a 2nd kill. It's kind of a catch-22. Like, I feel like there's no, like, nice little middle ground. Alright, we're already back at the final phase. Let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Almost two-shotted it. Solid. See what we get. Adentine. You know what we haven't gotten in quite a while? A Nightmare Staff. Which is perfectly fine. I just think it's funny. Because we got like 3, like very, very quickly. And then it was like, oh, it's like, you're not getting any. I was like, oh. Okay. I guess that works. I guess we probably could have done another kill there, but I also don't like doing kills if I don't have like a ton of food because like, actually, you know what we'll do? I'm gonna do this. Simply because I'd rather make sure I get a kill and run back every time than just continually die. But, you know. Alright. Jump back into it. I'm tempted to even bring like surge pots to try to get an extra spec in here, but I guess one extra spec probably isn't gonna make that big of a difference. I mean, maybe it does, but probably doesn't though. Morning, bro. How you doing today? What's up, Zakage? Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. I'm not doing too bad. I'm kind of just doing... How do I explain it? Like, doing my own thing, but I'm kind of just doing what I need to do, if that makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm enjoying myself. Lasagna is a lot of fun. And this beats working a job. But at the same time, it's almost like... It's like, well, I don't know. I stream. Take care of that. I took care of some stuff before stream. I've been waking up earlier, which has been nice. Get up at like 7:30 in the morning. So that's been nice. Kind of just going about my daily routine, daily business, if you will. And putting in work. It's kind of like knowing that you have to just put in time for certain things. And just being like, okay, well that's, you know, it's awesome. Love the positive energy. I mean, a lot of things are not built in a day, but they start by doing things every day. That's really what it comes down to. Take a look at like something like a high school diploma or college degree. You don't earn a college degree in a day, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to class today. I'm gonna go do some homework. Like, I don't know. Embrace it. I feel like me doing horticulture work really dragged my self-worth and confidence down. The work fucked my body. It definitely made me depressed. Like, it was just mowing lawns, trimming. Oops. Sorry. Trimming, pruning plants, spraying weeds in the workplace are full of toxic people. Yeah, if there's one thing I would encourage everybody to do, if you can start a side hustle, I know it's a lot of work, especially up front. It is very rewarding because it gives you the freedom to tell your boss to fuck off. Like right now, I live off of, I do eBay work and I stream. And something that's really nice about that is if I want to get a job, I don't have to put up with bullshit anymore. So for example, if I need off for like let's say it's like a birthday, God forbid a funeral, or just a holiday, and I say, hey, on this day it's my birthday, need that day off. And they go, oh, no can do. 2 people already said they need that day off. I'm gonna be like, no can do. No can do. That sucks for you is what that is. Cause I'm not saying that because I'm asking. I'm telling you this day I'm not fucking coming in. So there's one thing I can encourage everybody, it's to pursue a side hustle if you're capable of it. Very, very rewarding, I'll put it that way. I'm doing that today as well. Gonna do Zora for an hour. Sorry. There's shit on the ground. There's shit on the ground. Bit of stuff done. Just unfortunately running behind my set time, but I feel you, bro. Tired of higher ups telling us how to take vacation, etc. Oh, absolutely. And unfortunately, when your livelihood and your, I guess in a way, your existence is tied to that, it becomes very difficult to say no to that stuff, because you're like, if I say no to this and I get fired, I'm fucked. You know, I'm not gonna have the money for, you know, food or rent or, you know, mortgage, whatever the case is. I'm not gonna have the money for my kid, for, you know, my wife, my, you know, whatever the case is. So, I mean, like, that's tough. And it's funny, I was talking to, a family member about this sort of thing, because it's interesting, right? How it all works out and how it plays out. Unfortunately, a lot of times you do have to choose work over certain things, not because it matters more to you, but because that other thing matters in the first place. So for example, maybe you choose to work some overtime instead of going home to your wife and helping her cook. And it comes off like you're putting work over her, but what you're actually doing, especially as men, right? And like providers, what you're actually doing is putting her first because you know you need to earn money and keep that job. But it doesn't always come off like that. But I'll tell you, I'm blessed to have my wife support me streaming and gaming. Dude. Yeah. I mean, I think once money starts coming in, it becomes a little easier for them to see that, okay, this actually can work. This actually can make some money. This actually has potential. That and like subscriber counts, Twitch counts, etc. can really do some work. Only con is business take advantage of people like that. Yeah. Well, because it benefits them. Also, let's see. Bray said, but ever since that last job, 3 of us go from a corporate restructuring. It was the final decision to just let go. Oops. To just let go. And get out. Get out of horticulture, fix myself mentally, and actually start my life again, you know? Yeah. No, and like, unfortunately, the reality is sometimes you do put your mental second to, you know, things that you need to take care of. Or, you know, just things that you should be doing in general. Like, oh, I'm running late. I'll shower later. You should probably shower, man. But, like, if you're running late, that gets put second. And unfortunately, that does affect your mental health. And, you know, depending on the situation, that stuff can go downhill. So, yeah, I mean, I hear you. I've been working on my mental a lot, too. I'm just working on, I guess, myself in a lot of ways. Damn, Rubies. You're 28, turning 29 at the end of the month? Okay. I'm 27. I'm turning 28 in October. We'll have a birthday stream at some point. I think. I might be in town with my family. I don't really know yet. But no, it's tough. It's tough. Men's mental health, especially in relation to like societal expectations and cultural, I'll say norms, is extremely interesting in terms of conversation. Extremely interesting. Like I said, a lot of times maybe you put work ahead of going home and making dinner, but you're not. You're putting your wife first. It just doesn't seem that way because again, you're choosing work over spending time. It's very, very interesting. May sound childish, but Def's going to the Spider-Man midnight screening. Dude, who cares if it sounds childish? I'm playing a fucking medieval game. We all are playing a fucking medieval game from 2000 what? 7? Like, fuck that. You enjoy Spider-Man? Fuck yeah, go see the Spider-Man midnight release. That's the true key to happiness, is doing shit like that. Where it does bring you back to your childhood. Obviously, you don't want to be a child, but like, doing shit like that is what, gives you a little bit of life. Zach said 34 here, damn. But you're a little older, your knowledge is very above average. That's something to take a factor too, man. In a personally way, 2005 here. Okay. I just meant like this version of RuneScape came out in 2007. I started playing in 2009. No, but my 78. Gee, fucking damn. No, I've always been told that I have a little bit, like, that I'm pretty mature for my age. Fuck me, man. I should just restart this stupid kill. It actually, growing up, it made it really hard to connect with people because I was a lot more mature for my age. So I just didn't connect with the people around me. It wasn't that I was bad. I mean, I was bad socially for a brief point in my life, but I'm very social now. I couldn't give a fuck less. I'll go talk to anyone. I'll go fucking crack jokes or make a fool of myself. That shit doesn't fucking scare me. I feel like if you're still socially awkward by like a certain age, that shit's on you. It's not hard to not be socially awkward. And I know that sounds like assholey, but like, I don't know. I hit a certain age and I'm like, the fuck do I care? I've managed to avoid every trailer of the new Spider-Man. Been funny as fuck going to the movies. Or fun as fuck going to the movies with my girlfriend. And her being like, oh no, don't look. Dude, I hate saying it. I hate going to the movies, usually, simply because of the fact that they fucking price stuff so high. It's so fucking annoying. I just want to get some popcorn and maybe a soda, man. Like, fucking... I'm not trying to spend $30. It's actually fucking absurd. Drive-ins are so nice. That's actually not a bad idea. Kind of romantic, too. I feel these last 12 months, I've matured dramatically. And surprisingly grown a bit. That's good, though, dude. I mean, it comes with age. Like, it really does. Like, I have, too, and maybe not in, like, a literal way, but, like, I moved out of my parents, at the end of May of 2025. So, just a little over a year ago. And, like... I mean, one, you learn a lot moving out of your parents' place. But, in addition to that, my point, is, like, life is something I've learned is life is, like, very open to whatever you want to do. Like, you can do whatever you want within financial constraints, I'll say. So for me, I'm like, oh shit, I can do this, I can do that, I could do this. Like, I don't know, I run my own business on eBay. And I stream. Even today, like, so I've wanted to be a bartender for, like, years. And the issue a lot of times is you have to be a server first, and I didn't want to do that. I was willing to at the one place, but well, actually, they hired me and then didn't schedule me at all, and I'm not one to reach back out. Because if your communication's that bad off the rip, then that just tells me all I need to know about how you run your business, and I don't want to work there anyway. But I started watching videos and Instagram reels and all this other shit about bartending, and I'm like, I need to just refamiliarize myself with this and start, like, actually learning if this is actually something that I want to do. Like, shit doesn't happen overnight. Like, you really do have to put in the time and the effort, but it's other than that, it's very open in the regard of like you very much can just do whatever the fuck you want. All right, sorry, I ranted a little bit. One here is mountaintop, no light pollution. Stars are crazy. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on stars, man. So when I moved down here, or I moved, I guess when I should say when I moved out of my parents' house, I moved to a place that had a lot less light pollution, and oh my god, just looking up at the stars is one of my favorite things to do when I go for a walk. On a RuneScape note, in 2005, I was making bank on Rune Essence before G was a thing. I miss the like when nobody was efficient and you could just do shit like that. Used to be so nice. The methods and shit. It's not like that anymore. It's all efficiency scape and this and that. It's a shame. But on a positive note, at least the game is in, I would say the game is very much in like a golden era where, I mean, it's just nice. Fuck out of here. And what's interesting, Bray, I'll say it to Bray, because you mentioned growing a lot. What's interesting about growth is you can grow a lot as a person if you just pursue that growth. You know? And you really can. It is. I'm so proud of how far it's gotten. Yeah, oh, absolutely. And you should be. I've always said take pride in your accomplishments. So, like, make sure they're legit accomplishments. Be honest with yourself. Is this something worth celebrating? Not something stupid. But reward yourself. I hit 10,000 sales on eBay. Not super recently. It was probably a couple months ago. And I bought myself a little award because eBay doesn't do awards. They don't have, like, you know, any sort of award plaques or trophies like YouTube has. And I was like, you know what? Zammy Brews. I was like, you know what? 10,000 is significant enough where I'm going to get myself a little something. And now I think I'm up to like 13,000. It's doing real well. Become so much more independent, assertive, and adventurous. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on the assertive part. I love the fact that I'm assertive now. Yeah. Like, I've stood up for myself at work and just not let people talk shit or push me around. Yeah, well, yeah, and you absolutely should. I dealt with a job that, funny, I won't get into the reasons why. But basically they tried suing me, or he threatened to the owner, it was a small business. The owner threatened to sue me over some stuff that he wanted from me, I'll say, that wasn't in a contract, so I had no obligation to give it to him. And he tried to intimidate me and fearmonger and all this other shit. And I mean, in a way, I really called his bluff, and I was like, yeah, fuck off. Or I'll just see you in court if you actually decide to do that. And he just never did. I never heard from him again. BRB, bro, gotta change my times for my stream. You're good, Zakage. You stream on YouTube or Twitch? But yeah, I mean, it was something that you know, I look at, and that really did make me just extremely assertive, because I had to be, because it was, you know, it was, you know, you're gonna be assertive or you're gonna get taken advantage of, basically. But dude, it feels very nice to have that kind of personality where you're assertive. Tough to get into it first. It can be really tricky to get into it first, but on the other hand, once you're there, I mean, it becomes second nature. It's very easy. You know? Let's say you clock out for the day and they're like, "Oh, hey, can you grab that box for me and bring it over to this, you know, area?" No. Like, what do you mean no? It's like, last time I checked, I'm not on the fucking clock. And they can't do a damn thing about it. I love the one thing I do love about our generation is the fact that they don't put up with like bullshit like that. No, it's fun. Like you know, like I said, like over time, when you get into your adult life, you start growing as a person and um start figuring stuff out, learning how to do shit. Like I don't know. Like I said, it can be a lot of fun. Oh, sick. Not bad so far. Veruxium Ola. Sunny, how we doing, Sunny? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Buenos dias. Thank you for the hypers, Sunny. Like I said, I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Perfect. Also, very off topic, but I'm going to talk about it because the more you talk about stuff, the more likely it is that you actually go through with stuff psychologically. Um, and also, if you guys, I would actually love to hear if anyone has things that they've been meaning to get into or are interested and just haven't. I would love to hear what you guys are like interested in getting into, but just haven't yet, in terms of like hobbies or maybe like your own business or just something along the lines of that. Whatever, it could be whatever. Maze. Cool. No, something I've been wanting to get into lately is like the pizza making. Just because just enjoy pizza that much. But I feel like there's just something about making it yourself. Just, I mean, even just like preparing food yourself, where like the end result is just that it just tastes so much better when you make stuff yourself. Typically, it's a bit cheaper as well. Soul runes. Yeah, see, like we have plenty of supplies, but where I said like this basketball season, I got a new team together of randoms who didn't have a team. And one person from my old team was a young, small, cocky 17-year-old ball hawk. Goodness gracious. Would never sub, who thinks he's Steph Curry, wouldn't pass, would try to pop up like 23s in a fully contested, maybe make 1 to 2 a game. The whole team kept talking to him about how he needs to pass. He handled it maturely. Did he like actually change? After 10 games, I've spoken all season how he needs to stop, so I sent a really nice message about how the team decided we didn't want him want him on the team because they aren't enjoying playing with them. And later got a full paragraph attack from his dad. That's when, like, sorry, but that's when you answer the dad and you say, I said what, or you say, I didn't ask, cry about it, and then block him. I did answer the dad directly. Ooh. I'm so curious. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta tell me more. You tell the dad to fuck off? Or did you handle it maturely? Because I'm not gonna lie, if I was playing with someone that's like 17, 18 years old and they're like, you know, giving all of us problems and we're all complaining about it, like, and then the dad went in, I'd be like, dude, how old is your fucking son? He can talk for himself, you know, he does this, he does that, we don't want him here. There really isn't much more to it than that. We don't care if you like it or not, like, just fuck off, basically. Because here's the thing, even if he wasn't a ball hog, if you guys just don't like him and he's just causing problems, you have every right to just be like, hey, everyone on the team doesn't want you here. Like, sorry, but we're kicking you off the team. We understand that you don't want to play with this anymore, but not by not telling us this intent. Not to play doesn't sit well with the team. Did he, like, stop playing or something? As best we go our separate ways. Found that it was extremely disrespectful and immature. Give you all week to talk to us about it. I think that may have bothered you. But you instead decided to ignore us and then ask about trading teams. I wish you all the best. How serious of like a league is it? Like how serious, like, is it very is it a recreational league or do people like take it seriously? Because I feel like that plays a part in it as well. Zach said back finally. Got the noxious, but damn. The G is so up and down lately. Oh, I've heard. You got what, a noxious halberd? That's pretty cool. It's a fun weapon. That's a really fun weapon. I don't use it a ton, but it's one of my favorites in terms of just like overall game design and like place in the game. Oh. Also, Zach, you weren't here, but I said to everybody, do you have anything that you've been meaning to pick up lately in terms of maybe like a hobby or like a job or like literally just anything that you've been wanting to do? I said I guess thing that I've been wanting to get into is just like cooking in general and like specifically pizza making. I think is a really fun thing that Honestly, shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, melee Zoro I find is pretty chill. It's fair. I don't know how fast that is by comparison, but melee Zoro is fucking cool. I want to go back and do melee Zoro. But it's a social league, but you gotta know it's the game before. We got 4 fouls. Jeez. In the third quarter, we tried to sub him off. He had a full-on argument. His dad was like, nah, stay. Goodness gracious. 2 minutes later, 5 fouls and out for the rest of the game. Sent a message in chat later about how you gotta sub better and take fouls more seriously. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like, you know, despite it being a social league, the guy just fucking does whatever he wants. Which is crazy. I understand. Zach said, I understand there's better ways. I said, I'm just showing what, doing what I find and chill. And yeah, I'm in the midst of maybe starting an online store. Nice. Online stores are cool. Fucking badass. For streamers, kind of like, West 49 style, nothing set in stone. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what's gonna do that stupid? Oh, I drank a magic pot instead, that's why. You just die. Please just die. Thank you. That's why that's why we said he doesn't want to play with us in the message above. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, like I said, when the guy's just taking fouls the whole fucking game and, you know, his dad's piping in, that's when I would be like, alright, dude, like, just fucking leave. Yeah, me sending that message above was a nice way of removing him from the team. Sometimes you gotta do it, man. Like you said, I'm not trying to be a dick, but at the same time. Like, I don't know, I was playing hockey. It was 2 weeks ago. We were playing hockey and we won, right? But it was a case of we had, I think, 1 sub the whole game. So everyone was basically gassed the whole game. And I subbed out on offense with, like, I don't know, like 2 minutes remaining. And I was honestly so tired that after a minute, I decided to sub out because a player on my team that's considerably better than me was sitting on the bench, and it's the final, like, you know, minute of the game. Oh shit, the final minute of the game, and we were only up, like, I think we were up 2 goals, so like we were probably fine, but like I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm like, I'm gonna let my teammate play. He's played enough today. It's not like I'm like hogging the ice time by any means, but I was like, fuck that. I was like, I want to win. I was like, this guy's better than me. I'm already fucking gassed because I've been playing a lot tonight, and I want to win. So I was like, hey, I was like, yo, you want to sub? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. I guess he just didn't expect to play the rest of the game. He went and scored a goal, and then we won by 3 instead of 2. It was less stressful. It secured the win. I felt good about it. And yeah, I don't know. His dad later sent me a message trying to make a 17-year-old kid feel bad after adults losing a basketball game. Says a lot about the man you are. That's when I would have sent back something that said, like, the fact that you called me a man and not a boy tells me all I need to know about you in regards to this situation. Just troll the fuck out of him. I said we lost our game last week and yesterday, but that has no impact on our decision. Yeah. Zakich said, say yourself, I'd be making products for you. And myself, kind of like how stores have multiple brands. Okay. I'll just have multiple streamers as their own brand. Nice, nice. I see the vision. I see the vision. I can just use that. That's fun, man. Creating your own shit. A lot of fun. Or like building your own like business or like stream of revenue. It's always fun to just pursue shit like that. I'll encourage everyone to do it. Alright. See what we get. Cannonballs. Bracelet, here's what happened. Holding. Can't tell you if it will work, but it's worth a try. Yeah, nah, I mean, if you have ideas, you know what I mean? You go for it and go from there. You're good, Zackage. Also, I just got to disconnect. Are you guys there? Oh, there you go. Oh, sick. You put it in an Imgur? Why did it not load? That was you, them? Damn, no good. Thought it was me. We have some crappy heat and air. No, it's been, the internet here has been just weird. Bray, it's just redirecting me to imgur.com. Like, it's not giving me anything. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, we were having internet troubles yesterday, too. I don't really know what's going on. Sec. Yeah, my bad. I mean, if we're still live, I'll keep going. But if the internet becomes an issue, I'm obviously gonna have to end. But we're so far so good. Let me hit the bathroom and then we'll keep going. Be right back. crash? What crash? Did the stream crash again? Ooh, someone just got temper us, pet. Welcome back. Thank you. You got the screenshot. I want to know what he thinks. Take a look. You got me small up top. That's sick. Told you on my mobile. Yeah, no, it's just funny to see. Huh. I see. Zykeons, why'd you say what the hell? Zach said so far you're good. We're getting hit with the smoke from wildfires in Manitoba, I think. Jeez. That doesn't sound great. You can tell I just snapped at the end, Bray. Yeah. I mean, like I said, if I'm 17 years old, my dad doesn't need to get involved with talking to my team about shit like that. Like that to me is just he's been coddled for a very long time. That's all that tells me. He's always been problematic. I'd be willing to bet he's an only child too. Oh, because the stream went down for a few seconds. Yeah, there's been a lot of I got like a connection lost as I was running back. So, you know. But I mean, we're absolutely cranking through right now, Zykeons. We're on, this will be kill number 7 already, and we've only been live a little over an hour. So, very, very good start. I need to just keep going and make sure I can maintain it. I feel like I ended the thing between the kid and the team on a mature way, and him going at me directly is just sad. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Well, I mean, I'd be willing to bet the dad probably had it pretty easy too. Or has always spoiled his kid, even when it's not his place, you know? Like, when I was in sports, my dad used to tell me what I need to do to improve, not, you know, bitch to the other, you know, team and shit. Obviously, I only have your side of it, but it seems like it's pretty obvious what's going on. Yeah, like, I ended the thing between the kid and the team on a mature. The whole team just didn't like how every time he inbound, he got the ball, he'd run up and just shoot. Never pass, rarely, so often if he does pass, he'd be screaming at you for the ball back. He just sounds like he's not fun to play with. Like, I don't expect to get passes. When I'm playing hockey, like, I don't expect to get passes every time. But if my team isn't passing much at all, it does get on my nerves. So I get it, but you can't ask every single time, you know? It doesn't work like that. That's gonna be a fucking, yep. I didn't know you were in a league where you could kick someone off the team like that. Interesting. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a one-off thing. It was literally every single time he touches the ball. Oh, I know. Trying to shoot. First balls are going to pass in between everyone but him. Yeah, and like it's funny because that probably for him and his dad probably is like part of the reason he's like, oh, I feel targeted, and it's like, well, no, yeah, it is targeted because if we pass it to you, we know we're not going to get it back. You know. But they won't see it like that. From the way it sounds, anyway. I don't know. That's cool you play recreational basketball, though. That's fun. One of my buddies just had basketball last night, too. Funny enough. I was talking to him just briefly while he was driving, while he was on his way to basketball. Oh, fuck, did it get all the way over there? Soul Reaper Axe changes come out next week. That's exciting. I'm very excited to use the new Soul Reaper here. Team regular, not individual player. And being halfway through the season, we had all that time to adapt. Yeah, that's fair. Proven work on it, but he just never changed. The team was just so tired of it. I mean, yeah. Well, and like, it's one thing if you talk to people and you can tell they're making a genuine effort to, like, try to play better, but I wonder if Soul Reaper's gonna rise again. It probably will if it hasn't already. I think it's already gone up quite a bit. Yeah, I do basketball every Saturday and gym 5 times a week. I gotta get better at the gym, man. Or at least do some, like, home exercises or, like, something. Ugh. See what we get. Ooh, I did need Sandfuse Serum, so that's kind of nice in a way. Fuck the food. Perfect. Let's go bank this stuff. We'll be good to go. Ugh. Yeah, I do hockey every Wednesday night. You did a 2 hour session on Monday, did legs, then half an arms workout to make up for a previous one. Then decided deadlift, and one of my mates I haven't seen in ages pushed him. Excuse me. Pushed me. I was joking around. He said do 200. I said I'll try if you do, so we tried. He couldn't, but I did 4 reps, and that broke my PB. Oh, nice. Congrats, congrats. I should probably get into the gym a little bit more, but you know. I've been trying to like fix my diet and just like I have small snacks now, but I used to have like I used to eat junk food like all night and stay up late, and it just wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for my mental health. It wasn't good for my like relationship. It wasn't good for, you know, everything. You did the same. It's just bad for you, man. It's a hard habit to break too, because you're not like, you recognize it's bad, but it's not bad in the sense of like, oh, I'm drinking alcohol or like smoking weed all the time. Like, it's a different type of like addiction almost, where it's like, well, this isn't harmful. It's like, well, it's not directly harmful, but you are harming yourself. It's a form of, I'll say, self-sabotage, we could say. You know? It's a little tip I've been doing with these pillars is just kind of standing in the middle and attacking all of them. Simply because if it does that flower phase, you're just kind of screwed in terms of location. I've been trying to work around that a little bit. Changed munching on chips to having a fruit salad. Just make pre-cut pineapple, rock melon, and grapes. Yeah, see, I don't mind munching on chips, but I'm saying, like, I'll pour myself, like, a large bowl of popcorn. And then, like, have, like, more chips afterwards. And, like, an hour later, maybe have a little bit of chocolate. And then, like, an hour later, have, like, some more chips. And then go to bed. And it's like, dude, like, you probably shouldn't eat all that fucking shit. No, I fucking clicked and then... Oh, soft drink is the hardest. I'm not too bad with that. Like, I have my Monster every day, and that's kind of the extent for the most part. I had a soda last night with dinner because it came with, like, the combo meal that I got. But, like, they didn't have the special that I normally get, so I had to, like, just pivot because I was in the drive-thru line. And I was like, this is, like, awkward because I'm, like, holding up the people behind me trying to, like, decide what I want now that they don't have, like, the thing that I actually wanted. And I was like, ugh. She's like, I'll get this. She's like, what about your drink? And I was like, oh, I guess I'll have this. But otherwise, I mean, I don't buy soda. It's just, it's too fucking expensive for what it is. I would always have a soft drink, KFC, etc. Yeah, it's just a waste of money, if I'm being honest. Like, when you're on a budget, it's one of the first things in my eyes that you should cut out. Like, even Monster, I shouldn't be drinking Monster every day, but it does actually give me that little boost to stream. I'm pretty groggy in the morning if I don't have a Monster, which is definitely just like a conditioning thing that I could very much get over, but like, whatever. Right now, whatever. I've been good about it. I've been going to bed early and waking up early to stream just about every day. I don't know, it's been going well, so. Like I said, I've been enjoying it, so I guess that's good for, you know, for what it is. I need to do that. In my personal opinion, the hardest thing just isn't starting the diets, being a little routine of going to the gym, what to train and sticking to it. Yeah, like figuring out what works for you and then actually like sticking to it after a while. Mopog said, nice cock. What's up, Mopog? How we doing? Happy Wednesday. Hope we're doing well. Yeah, we're still at Fosani. Yeah, like adapt to what method you want to do. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. It can be kind of tough. What's nice, though, about that is once you find what works, you're usually pretty good. It's just a matter of finding what works that can be, you know, tough. Mopog said, okay, just woke up from a nap? Fuck yeah. What's your time zone, Mopog? What time is it for you right now? Yeah, nap. Fucking woke up. You push yourself a lot, Bray? Mo said England? Oh, okay. I don't know what time zone that is. I think you're like 5 hours ahead of me, so it makes sense that you would take a nap. Because I just woke up like 4 hours ago, so when you're like, I just took a nap, I'd be like, took a nap? I'm like, motherfucker, I woke up 4 hours ago. What kind of nap were you taking? That's just more extended slumber for me, but no, if you're in England, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, man. There we go. Fuck me. See what we get. Prayer pots. Take prayer pots. Been up since 5 a.m. after working 3 12-hour shifts. Jeez. Yeah, that's fucking brutal. Yeah, get some fucking rest, my guy. Jeez. Do like 90 minutes, 2 hours. Always do core at the end of it. So like weighted sit-ups, leg raises, planks, etc. That's what I do. I want to start. So tell me if this makes sense, Bray, or if you know anything about this when it comes to fitness. So when I play hockey, I have skates on my feet, which are obviously extra weight that I have to move. Would it make sense then to train with like ankle weights? Because of the fact that I'm skating and using, you know, skates that have weight to them. I know it would probably help regardless, but like, you know, specifically because of this, I feel like that would like make, I don't know, I feel like it. Are you thinking cardio? I'm just thinking like walking around or whatever. Like if I'm walking around my neighborhood, if I put like 1 pound weights on my ankles, I feel like that'll strengthen my legs and my ankles more. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud because like when I skate, like I have fucking skates attached to my feet, which obviously have weight to them. So it's different, you know? Ugh. That's all I'm saying. Want me for as a backpack for extra weight? I don't mind. Fuck yeah. Buying the plane ticket now. Sounds good on paper. Probably best not to do it because it would fuck up how you walk or skate. That makes sense too. Makes a lot of sense actually. Like it wouldn't feel natural. I guess maybe then just skating would be the best thing then, right? Just practicing skating. It makes sense though. What you're saying. Strengthen all the leg muscles. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Just work on it naturally almost. I mean, I have like so I used to play soccer. And I did a lot of cardio like growing up because of soccer practice and shit. So like my legs are pretty like decent, especially for like my build or like how like I'm not like a huge guy, so a lot of people that typically have like scrawnier legs, like no, I have some pretty like nice legs just because of soccer. Like incline walks, calf raises, stair machine, etc. Gotcha. Cool. What kind of fucking Pokemon name is Indeedee? The hell? Got lucky there. I thought I was gonna hit a lot harder than that. Fucking damn it. I hate the yawn, man. The spores are like my least favorite mechanic. They really are. Alright, last phase. See what we get? Uncut rubies. No, you were thinking that with the ankle weights. It makes complete sense to think that. It's like if I decide to do curls with super heavy weight instead of training, where I should, yes, you do it. The lighter weight will feel easier, but you form of how you lift the heavier will do more harm than good because the weird position, posture, wrong muscles, etc. That makes sense. So you just have to train your legs in general, is what it comes down to. It's fair. It's all just general training. Nah, it makes it makes a lot more like that makes more sense, to be fair. It's just weird. Most leg trains on controlled machines. Good nuts pushing it there because it's all controlled. Good. The chance of hurting yourself's pretty low. That's fair. Like stair machines and all that shit. A lot of it doesn't seem too bad. It seems like it's more of just like the discipline to just do it consistently and hit the gym consistently. I was really good about it up until COVID, which I know was like ages ago at this point, but like I was running at like 2 miles a day, and then COVID hit and it got me out of the loop. But I was like a quote unquote gym bro kind of vibe until that kind of fucked up my rhythm. Which was the shit. I was really pissed off. I'm still kind of annoyed about that. Because I was like very, very disciplined, and now I'm not. Which like is fine, like you know, it is what it is, but it's still annoying that I kind of had it and then I lost it because of all that shit. You know, stair machine. If you want a weighted vest, that means some new technique. Yeah, fair. Incline treadmill will surprise you how much it cooks your legs. Not a bad idea. And you think I could just do that walking? I don't even have to run it. You just walk on like a slight incline and just fucking like cooks your legs in like the best way. Yeah, walk it. You do incline walking. How long you think? Depends on incline. Let's say you're doing like a slight incline. I guess the steeper the incline, the shorter you do it for, versus if you're doing just like a slight incline, you do it for a little bit longer. Is my guess. Like quarter 5K. Speed because it's between walk, power walk, jog. I do 7.5 to 12% incline for 30 minutes. That sounds solid. Sounds real solid. You know, I think let me try going back to this. You've been playing well. It's a lot once you see it in person. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm not saying it's not. All I was saying was finding that rhythm can be very tough once you're out of it. But once you have it, you're normally pretty good with the rhythm thing. Just start low and go to a spot that you find comfortable and consistent. Will do, will do. I've just been walking my neighborhood and it's been nice. Like I'll call someone at night and just walk the neighborhood and just walk a couple miles. It's been like real nice. Did I do that last night? No, I don't think I did it last night. But maybe I no. I don't remember. Yeah, it's been lovely. Because you do hockey Wednesdays, don't gym Tuesday, go before. But if you train legs, do it around Friday because you've had a day rest after your game, and you can train and you got days to recover before. Makes sense too. Yeah, like be a little bit strategic about the days that you go with my schedule. Sounds nice. Yes, but she sort of got to adapt around it. I mean, makes sense. Also, if anyone wonders why I'm attacking the pillars this way, if she does the flower special, and you already have all the pillars around you destroyed, it makes it very tough to kind of be productive.
We'll now begin the push-up section.
Yo, Otter, how we doing?
Begin.
Thank you for the push-ups. Military? Ooh. Military's annoying, though. I gotcha on the military ones. How we doing today? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. We've been absolutely cranking through Posani, I'm not gonna lie. Not bad, you. Just going about my day-to-day, you know? Taking it day at a time. We were talking earlier about how so much in life is the day-to-day stuff and what you choose to build up day-to-day. Because businesses don't get built in a day. There's other things that don't get built in a day. You do things slowly every day. and kind of go from there. Bray said for basketball at least. I'm probably head to bed though because it's 2 a.m. Well, if you're heading to bed, Bray, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your sleep. Sleep is something I think people need to reclaim as something they enjoy. And you know, I hope to see you in another stream. Land down under. basically. Not a bad thing though. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate the support, hanging out, and you know, like I said, I hope you enjoy your rest, and I hope to see you again soon. Hopefully, I have a mace that I can show you a clip of the next time. Although I doubt that. But hey, one day I will. So. I'm going my sleep. Just enjoy this stream slot. Nah, I appreciate it. I really do. It's cool. Like I said, enjoy the rest of your night, and yeah, I'll be live tomorrow again, same time slot. I'm keeping the times consistent now. Oh, you enjoy the stream a lot, not the stream slot. I gotcha. Well, I appreciate that as well. I try to make it fun for everybody. What's new, Otter? How's life? Did I not switch to the right thing? The fuck? Alright, see what we get. Uncut. I teleported before I picked them up, damn it. When the muscle memory kicks in. Unreal. That's okay. Still got the kill. That's all we're worried about. Excuse me. And we run back. 11 kills on the day already. Like I said, we are absolutely just cruising through the kills. We might, honestly, I don't know what we can hit. Like I said, we are cruising through the kills. So. Alright. Keep her going. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to do push-ups. Do the push-ups first. Otter, I owe you some push-ups. Let me do those real quick, and we'll go from there. Hold on 1 second. It's crazy doing the different types of push-ups. You can literally feel the different effects it has on your body and like muscle groups and shit. It's like actually insane. that then. Not doing too bad though. Kills per hour are absolutely going nuts right now. It's nice. Last phase. See what we can do. Alright. See what we get. Cosmic runes. Cosmic runes. Nothing. Alright. Alright. Keep going. Was this boss fun to you? This boss is fun to you, huh? It's not that it's fun to me. I mean, it is. I actually really do enjoy this boss in particular, Otter, but it's just way more interactive than all the, like most of the content that I have, and it requires a little bit more skill than the other content. I personally have been enjoying that a lot. Versus like most, how do I explain it? Most bosses get to a point where like you can just turn your brain off and just play, but that also puts you to sleep because your brain is just on autopilot mode. Versus this boss, typically you can't really have much brain off, so it just like actually helps me focus because of the fact that I have to focus. I guess I don't have to, but Feel like there's not too much going on. It looks like that, but I'm telling you, if you actually fight it, because I would imagine you probably haven't fought it before. It doesn't look like there's a ton going on, but it's quite a tough boss. You have. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, I don't know. I'm used to it at this point, so it's not too like bad, but lots of like the fact that I have to have very quick reaction times and you get hit hard if you mess up is enough to like keep my focus, if that makes any sense. And sometimes it can get a little intense. I don't know, just something about this fight. I love it. It's addicting. It's very addicting. Ah, I shouldn't have walked there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I picked this boss to grind out because I was like, oh, well, I want an ink mace. It'd be a sick item to have on my account. And then, I was like, you know what? I'm actually enjoying this fight a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it was going to be a hell of a grind, but it's really not bad. I don't know. Most grinds in this game are actually not that bad if you just are willing to put a little bit of time into it each day and like go back to it each day. I think the issue is a lot of people get burnt out doing the same content, which is like completely valid, but like no wonder it feels like you're not making progress. You're doing different content every single day. You know? So that doesn't always help either. But yeah, I quite enjoy this boss though, for what it's worth. That was dumb. I should keep that. Mythor. We're just gonna go for another kill. I don't have like a ton of food, but I have enough. Enough to just be like, fuck it, we'll just send another one. As long as I'm not making mistakes, we should be fine here. the right prayer. Of course you hit a 62. There we go. Mm-hmm. That was really close. Almost 8. Shit. Lucky. Cool. Three melees in a row. Okay. Alex said Mace soon, surely. Nah, we're not even close to the Mace, man. 1 in 11, what was it, 1129 or something? We're not even close to honor rate. I still got a ways to go. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, man. Hopefully. It'd be insane if it was this kill, too. But it's not. Also, happy Wednesday, Elk. Spoonman Vince, I don't know. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It could happen. It very much could happen. But we'll see. We'll see, dude. We'll see. Oh, how we doing today? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. We're absolutely flying through the kills. We're at 14. We're averaging 7.3 kills per hour right now. Probably because we're not dicking around. It's just quiet, but... Couple 2-kill trips in there. Office Friday. Nice. Busy as fuck today, but not bad. It's good. It's good. Ugh. I got a promo last Friday, so still buzzing around. Nice, nice. Yeah, eBay tends to be pretty slow in the summer, so unfortunately, I'm kind of trying to budget a little bit right now, but I mean, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Here you go. Yeah, and then, like, I don't know, dude. Twitch has been a little bit slow, which is, like, to be expected. Sometimes it just has slow days, but it sucks, like, seeing... I guess what I'm getting at is, like, it sucks to see it really grow. Like, really, really grow. And then fall back down. So I'm kind of trying to just take it in stride and, you know, it'll get better when it gets better kind of thing. It's not really something I can control for the most part, other than just, like, trying to entertain people. And at the end of the day, it really is all just exposure. So, I mean, you know, every extra follow, every extra stream that you're putting on helps, because it's, you know, more people that are going to see your name, see your account, see all that stuff. So, it's awkward to even bring that up on stream. I feel like wrong for doing that, but it really doesn't matter. You've been streaming, Alec? I feel like I haven't seen you live in quite a while. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday? Fair enough, fair enough. So that's why. I take Wednesday and Saturday off last week for the wedding I was in last week. It's a good reason to take off, to be fair. I'm sure people understand that. I'm fortunate enough to be able to go live every day, but holy shit. Sometimes, man. Streaming is such a weird thing. I almost, I can see why people love the YouTube side of things so much, because you make a video, you post it, and then you go about your day kind of thing. You don't have to, you know, you're not live entertaining anyone else. But, like, I don't know, I really like live entertainment and streaming, because then once you're done with your stream, you're done with your stream in the same regard. So, but it banks on people being there, so it's I don't know. It has its ups and its downs, I guess. It has its good days, bad days, in between, all that jazz. It was great, beautiful wedding. I hear you on the stream stuff. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, we're human, so a lot of this shit is, you know, it's stuff that anyone that streams is gonna go through and go, like, you know, I just go through, I guess. It's one of the main reasons I stopped for so long. I mean, it's weird because like YouTube, like even earlier this week, YouTube randomly just popped the fuck off. Like I had like, I don't know, 18, 19 viewers on YouTube, and then it just doesn't stay that way. It's very like sporadic and random. But it's fun too, so like dude, it's weird. Streaming's so versatile and like hit or miss on like a day-to-day. But I feel like once you get, I just want to have enough people where like there's a consistent chat. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I had that at one point, and you know, shit just changes over time. Um, which again is fine. Like you know, you can't do anything about a lot of it, so it's gonna be something that you look at differently depending on the situation at hand. But at the same time, you know, it has its moments. That's all. You know what else is annoying? How Twitch counts viewers, I've noticed, is really bad. Like, you could have if a bunch of people lurk, or if they have multiple streams open, sometimes it won't count you as a viewer. And, that can get frustrating sometimes. They just have fun with it only goes so far sometimes. I mean, it's not even that. Like, I don't know. Especially with the way I do my streams with, like, grinds. Like, even right now, if I get the mace, you'll be, like, the only person to see it that's actually talking. And it's like, dude, it's a fucking ink mace. Like, it's, you know, it's a pretty big deal. I mean, it'll probably get featured on Behe if I pull a mace, but other than that, it's like, well, you know, it only goes so far. And clips only get seen so much and all that jazz. Like, you really got to get, I feel like streaming especially, if you're not doing YouTube on top of it, or if you're only streaming and that's the only thing that you're doing to get exposure, it really is, you know, a decent bit of luck in there. Which is, like, mutually understood. But I also know, like, I don't know, the more... Look at, like, someone like Bodhi or MMORPG or, you know, some of the other big names. All of them stream consistently every single day, regardless. And it's like, I know it's easier for them because of the fact that they have a chat, but at the same time, like, I don't know, that they didn't give up, you know? Clearly ain't got it figured out. Oh, shit. So I got nothing. I mean, fair enough. I'm finally starting to do like a consistent, like, hey, this is what time I go live every day schedule. And it's nice. I'm hoping it changes stuff over time, because I haven't done that in the past. So alright, let's see what we get, Alk. Schedule helps me personally. I mean, I think it helps viewers as well, you know? Yeah, good luck, have fun. Nah, never. I was gonna say never lucky, but never Mace. I'll say never Mace. You know? Rip. All good. All good. You streaming today, huh? Yeah, we've been flying through the kills. Like, sometimes I'll do like a 4-hour stream and I'll get 15 kills, and now I'm at 15 and it's only 2 hours in. 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're at 7.3 kills per hour. We normally hover around 5, so absolutely flying today, to be honest. starting to just go to a different boss if I die. Give some variety. Yeah, I really enjoy like the hunts though. Because then you like I'll finally pull an item and I'm like, holy shit, like it's over and I got it and there's all this hype and all this other stuff. Like I know hunts are really fun. Otherwise people will be like, what are you up to? Why are you doing this? Or what? Like I do a lot of farm runs off stream because I love farming. Herbs are just really good for Ironman. So if people are like, why are you doing a farm run? It's not necessarily the most interesting content. Especially when I have a maxed Ironman. Doom and CG are starting to feel the same way to me. I mean, I get that. Hunts are tough, man. Like, it can be genuinely difficult to get, get the motivation to just keep going because, like, you're doing all this hard content and then it's like, oh, like, that means people should be super invested because it's all this hard stuff. It's like, no. No. It has no correlation. It just takes time. Yo, Onyx. Yo, good luck at streaming, G. Nah, I appreciate it, man. How are you? How are you? Happy Wednesday. Me and Alec are just talking about streaming kind of in general. You gotta run for me, but I'll catch you after if you're still going. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But if I don't, I'll see you around soon. Fuck. I'm lagging? Dude, come on, man. It's lagging my ass off. Hello? Dude, the lag lately has been so bad. I'm only on 11 ping.